Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. We're going to be playing on, well, we're going to be doing another episode on the Uesugi Campaign. I think things have kind of broke a slight bit, with the mods. When I say mods, I mean just the little add-ons to it, as in traits, because when I loaded on today, all of the mods were pretty much it. Apparently unloaded half of them. Also, it seems it reset my audio. Yeah, it did. There we go. So I don't exactly know what was going on there. Does seem like we are all good. I forgot what allies with these guys. And we might as well attack these guys, I feel like. Where's my other army? Why is it? I don't know. I don't know why it's all the way up here, but it is. Oh, it's because I just dealt with these guys. Yeah, I forgot. We are going to scuttle our fleet. We don't really need them anymore. And that will be it. The Oda is still alive. That's interesting. But also the Christians. Well, the Christian faction is also alive. And someone died. I presume it was... No? Not Ninja over here? That's shocking. Must have been one of my monks then, if I had to guess. No? Who was it? No clue. Yeah, we'll just do that, reduce cost. And Spire Town. So we'll start moving up this army, because what we want is, we probably want to take out this force, and speaking of that, I think we're going to declare war. There's no reason to call in our allies. They're already at war with everyone, so... They don't know much, anyway. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we are going to fight this one because I want to at least give some fights in the video, and currently the campaign's gone extremely quick, and I'm not exactly sure why. I don't, like, first off, I don't know why the Otomo clan is like heavily expanding. Same with the Date, because from past experiences, both of them get taken out fairly easily, and then it's normally the Takeda and Hojo that expand. Um, I think that's good. It reduces the visibility, which does make everything slightly more inaccurate, but same time, it doesn't matter when I have enough archers to block out the sun. Um, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to keep myself in this valley, for now, because the other units probably will hit for me, I imagine. That's not what I meant to do there. There we go. Yeah, the other... Because, as I said, there's their reinforcements, and then the main army, which is the garrison. I don't want to risk their garrison. I don't want to risk engaging in a fight with their garrison and then all of a sudden I'm being attacked from behind. Though, I am going to run up my cavalry, well, my general, all the way up here, so I want to get a view of the enemy before they can see us. Obviously, they've got their Yarishgaru and then Samurai Retainers. Okay, so they're coming from over here. That's actually quite good for us. And it's just a cavalry unit from the moment, well, for the moment. So when they start fully charging at us, which looks like they are, maybe. They're trying to go for my general. It's just getting pep. Okay, there we go. This is why cavalry. Oh, their general's charging in to a Yari wall as well. That's insane that they even tried doing that. Only thing I'm worried about is their archers over here. Oh, their bow Ronin as well. Don't scatter the formation. I might send in my... I'm gonna send in my general for this. As I said, we took minimal casualties for that entire engagement, which is great. Yeah, so the Bow Ronin appear to be heading straight into the actual fortress. That's where they're heading to, which is good, because that does give us enough time for our general to kind of just pick them off. They're already fatigued. So that's obviously great. They're slowed right down, which is kind of foolish. Yeah, but these guys were definitely the more worrying thing out of all of the enemy so far. Purely just because if they go up on the walls, it would take us a lot longer to actually get in. Without having, well, it would take us a lot longer to get in without taking minimal casualties, which is kind of what we're going for. Because, as I said, this is the rubbish army. Remember, so the whole idea, preferably, is to not suffer with a bunch of problems. We did lose a fair amount of troops, but that's fine. We're going to move our general here. They're already routing a bit, which is great. I am worried about their archer tower, but that should be fine, I feel like. Oh, there's our general there. Is he getting shot? No, good. Said, like, we already, like, only reason why these guys are not breaking is because they are technically the general unit. Let's get these guys to start running, and I guess we can start getting the Ashikaru to move as well. Imagine as soon as these guys start taking archer fire, they will immediately start breaking. Honestly, probably the faction I'm most worried about so far is probably the Christians, because they're going to pull out probably a lot of guns, and that is going to be a nightmare to deal with when taking fortresses. Okay, we're already firing some fire arrows. That's lovely. Just so much casualties. And, like, there's nothing they can do about it except retreat in this scenario. Like, for a actual player, the player would put them on the walls. But AI doesn't really know how to do that, I've noticed. So, well, anyone else would just, like, put them on the walls so they don't take as much damage. AI doesn't know this, so they're just getting easily picked off. Archer fire was lovely, though. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get you guys to burn the gate. I prefer you guys to sprint. And our archers should be lighting up the samurai retainers if they get close. There we go. Them taking casualties is just great. Okay, they're retreating. Hold the lines. I hate the fact that for some reason the AI doesn't know how to actually destroy gates anymore. Like, I keep having this outcome happen every single time I now try and destroy gates. Oh, archers line up these guys. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, 35, and we haven't even got in. I'm also shocked these guys aren't taking any archer fire. Run. I want you to take out that tower immediately. Oh, there's 2 left. 1 left, apparently. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's all of them dead. All we have left is to deal with 40 samurai retainers. I mean, that didn't exactly work. Also, why does throwing fire arrows sound like a gun? That's not what it's meant to sound like. I guess we could start getting everyone in. We'll get the archers walking in though, we don't want them to run in. We are gonna take losses, but oh, we took a lot more losses than I thought we would immediately. Let's get our archers firing. That's already taken out a decent amount. We are taking a lot of friendly fire though. But who cares? There we go, we've got more Yari coming in. And they do not care the fact that my ally is being attacked by samurai retainers. Well, they're not exactly my ally. I've also noticed the frames go a lot down when I'm trying to actually watch any fights now. Like if I'm further away, it's fine. If I go close, not fine. There's 4 guys. There's 2 guys. He just rolled and dodged all of the arrows. The legend has fallen. He was a brave soul. That was great. And definitely not intentional, the fact that, yo, I killed like half my team. Like, I, I, I physically think I killed half of that Yari, Ashigaru. They killed 99. We lost over 100. We definitely did a decent amount of damage to us. Because, like, look at the losses. I think, just maybe, we killed some. It's just a possibility, though, guys. Well, it's just a possibility that maybe I might have killed a decent amount of my own soldiers. And you know what's even more funnier? that's kind of that's the entire force already dealt with. The That's a kind of just cleaning. Um, and then there's a bunch of rebels all along here. Um, the Oda clan is dead. How fun. We're just gonna want to resolve this. There we go. None of those people over here. Only the bravest and brightest Uesugi troops. We'll give him loyalty and we'll give him strategist as well. I mean, if I have a look at clan management, our honor is through the roof. Our loyalty is beyond through the roof. And our brother is... he's alright. But this is just beyond insane, like, already. And we've got, like, the Katana Samurai as well. Which... we can recruit more. Like, we could recruit 2 more Katana Samurai. And then... honestly, what I might do is... I might recruit some Cav. Nah, actually, we'll keep that. What place has a stable? This is a stable. This also has a stable, but it also has a ninja. And I'm inclined to keep them where they are. Now, I have a feeling I will be going against my allies at some point, because to me this seems ridiculous that they're even trying, like, that they're even keeping me alive, considering they own all of this land, we own just a chunk, like a small chunk compared to them. I mean, what term am I even on? It can't be... I don't know. But we need to get a lot more land. I guess we're actually fairly... we've been playing this for a fair bit now. Got a monk level up, which is great. Yeah, we'll just go for that. Wait, has this guy got the same? No. The Takeda are all gone. We've just got a couple minor problems. There's a lot of Christian rebels, I've noticed, as well, which is not very good. We're going to get a couple cavalry, I think, in this army, as we've got plenty of money now. We're gonna have to declare war on someone, and I think I've got to head towards the Ashikaga Shogunate. But I'm not too sure. No, I'm not trading with the Christians. Like, that's another thing. I could push to take out the Christians. Unfortunately, I have no land connection to get them. It's cleared by there. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting like Yari cavalry. But then I'm not that good when it comes to actually using cavalry effectively. So I could just give myself or I don't know. Let if I haven't decided by the end of this, let me know what you want me to see in an army. Um, I feel like I've got to declare war on one of these clans. Because there's not much I can do there in terms of how the game is playing out. Because I want to take out the Christians, but I also want to go heavily into trying to become the Shogun. So it makes sense for me to focus on that a bit as well. Isn't this place? Oh, it's that faction. I thought it was just Christian rebels around here. I could get no Dachis. Samurai now. I will think about it. Yeah, if we go to diplomacy, these guys are allies with the Ashikaga Shogunate. Yeah, it's going to be an odd one for this. Because of how the game has quickly went. Oh, yeah, it's also great the fact that I shoved one monk in the settlement and immediately was like, oh yeah, I like you now. Please don't have an army here. Okay, I mean, now we're just gonna auto resolve. I was like, hey, what if I just sit there and wait for them just to run into my Uesugi monks? But nah, that would have been a bad idea. Well, it wouldn't have been a bad idea. It just wouldn't have been very time efficient. Like I know I'm doing a lot of auto resolves, but I said like there's no real point in not doing auto resolves right now for these kinds of battles. Obviously, I can't take Kyoto. That's a guarantee. I I feel like I could probably take on these guys. Like, just take them out. And then we can go for the Christians as well. Oh my. This place has endured a lot. We'll just hold it for now. I do want to check. So, I think we need to take... Yeah, we need to have some of these provinces over here to get a actual win. Meaning I can't not go to war with the Date, which is a shame, as they are my allies right now, but I would prefer having a win than not at all. Oh, they've only got one province. Okay, I can take that. Like how I can also take this. We will fight that in a minute. I don't know why I had to go all the way around. Yeah, again, we're just gonna resolve. There's only 4. Well, there's 4 units. Well, 3 units and 2 garrison units. So there's not really much point in trying to exactly attack. This, on the other hand, we will attack purely because I don't see any exact downside to, again, having a battle. Also, I did not expect this campaign to be going kind of as quick as it is, but then, yeah, again, what else is gonna happen when I'm using, when I'm on like the easiest difficulty? Well, I'm not on the easiest difficulty, I'm on easy, but then I am still fairly new to the game, and I suck at using everything to my advantage. So we're gonna put our cav in the tree line. Yeah, again, we're gonna kind of do the same thing of archers behind a Yari wall, because they do have cav. Though they're probably not going to... Well, I mean, they might engage in combat because they don't have as many archers, so it wouldn't be ideal for them to sit back and relax, kind of. At least that's what I presume is what is going to happen, which does look like it. I mean, they are using better units than us, other than the Boashgaru. Everything else is better, because they've got 3 lots of Yari samurai. The light cav, which same as mine, obviously their general, and then Boashgaru. But we should beat them in sheer firepower with the archers. So as soon as they get in range, and considering they're all kind of blobbed up in this, well, blob, they're going to take a lot of casualties immediately. And hopefully they leave their archers behind, so I can then move in my cavalry without any real problems. Didn't get the Yari wall off in time. they're leaving the archers open, which is great. Their cavalry's already kind of fleeing. The Yari Samurai is going after our cavalry, which makes sense. We are losing this front. That is because it did take a charge, which is pretty big. Kind of locked in combat here because of the cavalry. But if we move our cavalry back, hopefully we can just take out. Stop running back into combat. I don't know why these guys are now starting to flee or waver. If we take out their general, that would be great. Who's... oh, it's you. You start moving down. You start moving down. I can't really do much in that front. You start moving this way and pop a rally. And then I want to... no, he's not. There's one horse, which definitely was not him. Charge the general. Archers, halt, because I want you to stop firing, because you're firing upon my general right now, which is not great. So any stray arrow could be the death of him. I kind of hate when the archers decide they're going to run into the enemy. Let's charge their rear and get these guys, well, my general to charge the archers. So that should just take them out, as there's only 41 of them. And they're on the line. There we go. Get the cavalry out of there. Charge again. Or not. They got stuck on one guy. You. I wouldn't say that was a decisive victory. We lost, like, considering we outnumbered them, like 10 to 1, there was a lot of bad moves there. First, I did not use the... well, I wasn't looking at my main formation. I was looking at their formation, which is never a good sign. And also I forgot to Yari Wool, which caused half my Yari Ashgaru to die, and then made me almost lose one of my archers. Which is not great. Though, I could still probably take this without any problems. That is true. We lost one Yari Ashgaru and the Light Cav, but that's fine, because honestly, who needs them? Oh, they've got another general. Uh-huh. This might be a slight problem. Get rid of our Christian rubbish. You know, we don't need it here. I don't like this army. It's full of not that nasty units, but still enough where they could probably do some damage. I imagine this general's gonna immediately attack. Tango? No. Wow. I've got to fight this. Though, half of them are Cav. Though their infantry will wreck us. Oh, I forgot to level up my guy. No. Oh, and the gates are open. Huh. Their Cav's gonna be a problem. Unless we stick our Yari there and then guards this bit with our lives. We have archers, at least, but so do they. This was one of these forts, which is just... We're gonna put the garrison Yari there. And I'm gonna put these guys here. And then archers... like that. Put these guys in the center, and then general there, cav here. Though I am actually, I want the cav over here. They'll be dismounted because these guys are essentially extra Yari. Okay, this archer can move. Well, these archers can move over to here. Because they've got the main force of cav here. They've got probably their Yari over here, and they might have archers there. If they go up here, can always remount our cav. This fortress has seen better days. Honestly, I'm shocked we have archer towers. The archers are here. That's actually kind of good. Unless... okay, they do have Yari with them. Move these guys... no. Actually, let's not. So they're charging now. These guys... yeah, they are going up. Mount quickly. And then... they're all charging up. That's odd. Like, I personally would just... you know... Fire archers. Quick. Good. I wish there was like easier direct control for units, because these guys are such a pain. Yeah. I don't exactly see how we're gonna win this. Well, I'm just gonna speed it up. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much chance of us winning, other than sending every single person. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that was, well, it was unfortunate, and that's my general dead. So it's just me and my brother down a little bit. I am just shocked they actually charged at me. Um, where am I mounting on rest? Here. Yep, that makes sense. You can pop down here, which is good. I want them to run over here, minister this settlement, and these guys are gonna run all the way up here, and hopefully deal with these guys, and then not exactly sure what I'll do from there. Well, that tribute was great. Though, I think I am gonna pop a Yariashikaru in there, because I don't want to have to deal with rebellion. I could get... there's a lot of what I could do. No, I'm not doing a trade agreement with these guys. there's just no logical reason to want to trade with them. What I probably want to do with this army is next turn attack this. I mean, okay, there isn't anyone in there. Good. That was a good victory, and then these guys will attack that bit, and then we'll attack that final settlement, and then we'll pretty much be ready to gather up the armies to march on Kyoto. No, I don't want the trade port. I don't even think we've lost anyone. Nope. It's great. I love when that happens. It's like, though I do love my guns, and I've always loved using guns, I just will not put myself through having Christian influence in my land, because that will become more of a problem as time goes on. And I have a feeling that's probably why a lot of these places have been rebelling, is because of Christian influence. What are you doing here? Yeah, you could just keep that. I'm going to... Hopefully there's no army over here. And just take your last settlement. Perfect. And I now hope and pray that the Christians don't become smart and decide to attack me. Yeah, like, I don't know why anyone would want to get that immediately. Like, unless you're going for a Christian campaign, I don't see any reason for it. Okay, we've just got Kyoto left as our enemy. Everyone else... Okay, I was worried this exact thing was gonna happen, where I would have the Christians go to war with me, and of course they decide they want to go to war. We're gonna move them over there. Move those guys back. I don't know why your own forces block your own path. Establish spy network. I want you to also oversee the settlement, and you're just gonna keep pumping more troops into your little force over there. I don't see me doing exactly well in this scenario. Said I'm going against the one force I kind of didn't want to go against. Yep. We will definitely get another commander, except I've now got to get this commander all the way over here. Also, I totally forgot I was upgrading this. I mean, I might start production for like siege equipment. Hopefully this monk succeeds. Which he did. Okay. I've noticed our ally is kind of hit and miss. As in, they're not really taking any land, but not losing any either. So, it's gonna be a pain dealing with all of the Christian settlements over here. Because, well, they're not exactly gonna be happy, a lot of them. Minus this guy get assassinated, it's always best. Of course, the assassination failed. You get in this settlement, recruit another one. Another monk. Oh yeah, forgot about the general over here. Slowly making his way downtown. Did you know he's walking fast? Well, I think this will pretty much do it now, because I don't know what well, I'm obviously still going to be fighting the Christians, but I think this will do it for today's episode. It's just chaos right now. We are not even halfway to finishing the campaign according to the victory conditions, though I for some reason doubt they'll happen, because if I look at, we're already halfway through to getting into the year we're supposed to have everything done. So that's going to be fun. And hope you enjoyed. I can tell you now, I definitely did. well, a bit. So, see ya.